Holy cow, this yard sale is insane. What's going on, folks? As you can clearly see today, we are yard sailing, looking for stuff to flip on Amazon and eBay. At our first stop, well, actually not our first stop, this was actually like our fourth stop. First three stops were total duds. Picked up a few books actually to flip on Amazon. Each one of these is like a non-fiction kind of music book. This is the kind of stuff that I definitely look for in terms of books, especially like niche interest or scholarly non-fiction kind of books tend to do well. These will each be like a $5 to $8 profit after fees and everything, and also got ourselves a little bit of a Nutella snack for 50 cents. They didn't have any video games. No one today has had video games. That's primarily what I look for out at these sales, but I'm gonna keep going and we'll see if we can find some. Is this yours? Don't let me take one that you picked up.
No, it's the same.
Okay. Well,
Coke here. No, this is mine right here. Coconut.
Good choice.
40.
Did you want it though? I can give it to you.
No, go for it.
Can you carry it?
And there is 14.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
My wife and I will love these.
Oh, good.
Oh, folks, that was one of the most crowded yard sales I can even remember going to. I mean, there were probably like a dozen middle-aged women just swarming that sale, and I actually made out like a bandit. I'm so excited to show you guys. Well, folks, the last thing that I expected today was to be going through a candle haul with you. Normally what I focus on is like video games, electronics, nerd stuff to flip. And these I'm actually not going to be flipping because my wife and I love candles. I got 6 of these puppies. The woman who was up there before me was like really going hard with the haggling. She was like, well, I'd be interested in a few if you could do $2 a piece. And they were marked between like 2 and 5. And then of course she gets 4 of the $5 ones. And the lady was like, it was clear she wasn't really happy with it. I think they settled on 3. So I got up there, I had 6 of them, and I was like, you know, if you would just do $1 off a piece, I'd be thrilled. And she was very happy with that. And I think the reason I'm so excited is most of these look like the kind of thing that would be like, I don't know, like a $10 to $15 candle. I don't buy candles retail, so I have no idea. But the branding on them seems kind of nice. Manly Indulgence is this one. I didn't even see that. Vintage Oak. So this one's designed for me. We've got Juniper and Rosewood. This feels so funny. Wood Essence. This one is like layered. It like goes down through different scents as it burns. Folks, I feel like I really did really well on these. I paid like $2 to $3 a piece for all of them. Black Pine and Oak Moss. Folks, my office is going to be smelling so nice the next week. And it was funny too, the lady next to me who was also enjoying these candles kept like opening them up and was like, hey, what do you think of this one? What do you think of this one? Like handing it over for me to smell through my mask. And even if I find nothing else this morning, this haul will make it worth it. Erica's gonna be so thrilled when I walk in the door with these things. Y'all don't have any other video game stuff, do you? Nintendo, Game Boy, PlayStation, stuff like that? No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We've got tablets and, let's see, yeah, the Fire, yeah, and then this is a Samsung, I think, and they've never been opened.
Okay.
Make us the deal we can't refuse.
All right, I'll take a look at them. So we got a nice little pickup at that stop. We got these Nike Zoom Pegasus 32s. I don't do a ton of shoes anymore just because they're a lot of work, but these need very minimal cleaning. I mean, they're in really nice shape, and the comps looked like I could probably get around 30 bucks for them. Ended up paying $3. They were marked at $5. I don't know where the sticker went, but yeah, I mean, a solid like $20 or so expected profit after fees. I'll take that. They did also have a few electronics there that I was looking at, like a tablet and some headphones. They were priced pretty much at eBay numbers. They said that I could make an offer, but honestly, I would have had to be at like 40% of their asking price for everything. And I just, personally, I don't really want to be that guy, especially since it's so early on a Friday morning. They've got plenty of time to sell all of those items, and I wasn't all that partial to them in the first place. So I'll take my cheap shoes and go to the next one. Whoa. Do you know if this has the cords with it or anything?
That's all that, yeah, came with it.
This is all that's there? Okay. Y'all don't have any other like video game stuff, do you? Like old Nintendo, PlayStation, Game Boy, anything like that?
Sure don't. Yeah.
Shoot. All right.
I mean, I've got my original NES, but that I'm keeping.
Hey, I can't blame you for that.
Yeah, sure.
I gotcha.
If that interests you, you know, I could do it for less.
Okay.
Seemed like you would give it a good home.
Yeah, I mean,
And then maybe you could find...
yeah, just without being able to test it, it's kind of hard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you wanted to do like a couple bucks for it, I would do that.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Well, this is something, folks, that you definitely don't see every day. We've got a Intellivision 2 that doesn't have the cords or anything, but I picked it up for $2. I honestly had no idea the value on this. So because it doesn't have the cords, I'm gonna have to sell it for parts. I wanted to be into it for not very much, but I just looked it up, and apparently they sell for between like 30 and 50 bucks, like just 4 parts untested. So I'll definitely take that. It even had the little Burger Time button cover on there, which I thought was kind of cool. But yeah, honestly, I think this might be a first for me. I can't think of a time. I've bought Intellivisions before, maybe 1 or 2, but I don't think I've ever found an Intellivision 2, so that's actually a pretty sweet pickup. Y'all don't have any like video game stuff, do you?
Oh gosh, I have thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of video games.
Uh-huh.
All systems, and
Uh-huh.
my son won't let them go.
Oh no.
He only plays plays like the PlayStation 3 or 4, whatever.
Yeah.
But we have. He's still holding on. Most of them are in a closet.
Oh man.
I know. Both Wii's, the Nintendo, the handheld Nintendo, the Xbox, I mean, we've got them all. But
what'd you have on this towel?
you can have it.
Thank you.
Like,
I appreciate that.
I mean.
Oh man, folks, they said that they had literally like thousands of dollars worth of video games in there and they didn't know if their son wanted to sell, but I did leave my number with them. We'll see if there ends up being a deal to be done there. Well, folks, unfortunately had basically a couple more strikeouts at those two sales. Did pick up this, I don't know if you guys could get a good glimpse of it or not, but this old vintage Disney towel here. Got Minnie and Mickey on it. They just gave this to me for free, which was kind of nice. I don't know, do you guys think it's kind of gross to like buy used towels? I don't really, I'm kind of, jury's out on that one. That wasn't to flip or anything. That was to potentially use, I don't know, as like, you know, like a dirty towel kind of a thing. But I think vintage towels are like just kind of a cool thing if they have like characters on them and stuff. Second sale had absolutely nothing but like kids toys and stuff like that. And sometimes toys, the right kind of toys, can be worth some money. But man, that first place was such a tease. She was like, oh, we've got thousands of dollars worth, a whole bunch of systems, tons of games for all of them. I was like, So anyway, left my information with her. I may actually be back in this neighborhood tomorrow. We'll see if I end up going out yard sailing or not. I did leave my information with them. So the ideal situation is maybe like later tonight, they shoot me a text and say, hey, he is looking to sell, and I'll get here really early tomorrow. Other than that, I'm not sure if I'll come out sailing again tomorrow or not. Kind of up in the air at this point. This is a pretty big neighborhood sale, so I may honestly have to, but anyways, for now, let's see if we can find any more before we head in for the day. Dang, this thing sold for 124 bucks recently. Check that out. Holy cow. Well, let's see what they want for it. Oh, 50 bucks. I mean, if we can negotiate a little bit on that, let's see what we can do. Oh, no way, another candle. Let's go. Candle day. Orange clove. I'm not a huge orange fan. What did you have on that?
I had 50 on it.
Oh, 50? Mm-hmm. Okay.
How much?
I didn't. Would you be able to do like 30? Is that too far off?
We could meet in the middle. 40.
At 40? I'd do 40.
Could do that.
Yeah.
Now, what do you have on your backpack there?
This is a GoPro.
Oh,
I actually make videos of hunting for video games out at yard sales.
Yeah, cool.
You guys don't have any of those, do you?
No, the only one we had was that little Cabela's like PlayStation.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's a I think it's a hunting video, actually. Not like garage
Oh, a little
sale hunting, but
PS1 game?
Yeah, it's silly.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, you go.
Well, it looks like it's never used.
Never used.
All right, well, I'd do $3 on that.
Okay.
All right, folks, sealed game, sealed PlayStation 1 game at a yard sale. Let's go. I did not expect that. Definitely not a more sought after one, but we'll have to see what this thing goes for. Well, that sale actually ended up being surprisingly good. When I pulled up, my hopes were not high at all. The lady said that she has been getting messages on Facebook when she posted this sale on Facebook of people asking if they had video games, which definitely is a strategy that I'm seeing increasing on the rise, probably due to collector's luck in part. But yeah, folks, check this out. Brand new sealed Cabela's Deer Hunt. It does have like this kind of nasty sticker on the front. That might be the kind of thing I tried to remove. Comps on this weren't the strongest. There was one that sold for $25 in the last month or so, and then another one listed at $45. I'll probably split the difference and maybe list this for $35. So yeah, if there are any sealed PS1 collectors out there, this will be on my eBay store at some point. Kind of cool to find for $3. And then also was able to pay $40 on this LG JBL wireless headphone thing, and the last sold was $125 free shipping. So I think I should at least be able to double up on that after everything, which is definitely, I would say, probably our best find of the day so far. So definitely happy to scoop that one. Well, I think our last stop of the day here may actually be like a business liquidation sale. I'm not really sure, honestly, what to expect from this, but we'll find out. Okay, so it turns out that place was some sort of like a closed down medical facility, and I don't like that one bit. Folks, here is the total haul for the day. Definitely one of my lighter days. I honestly, as I was going about it, I was kind of debating whether or not this would actually make it ultimately into a video, because I try to be very selective about the stuff, the footage that actually makes it into a video on this channel. I think it's part of the reason that I've been successful so far. I never want there to be any like fluff or filler, but I knew this had to ultimately make it in for a couple reasons. One is I think it's just important as a reseller to show both the like incredible haul days and also the slower days, just to give a more accurate picture of what this business is actually like. Sometimes you can't completely control how much money you're going to make in, you know, a given time period. And also I knew that I had to show you guys this incredible candle haul. Is definitely a first for me, but yeah, folks, subscribe to Phoenix Resale for more hot candle content. Only bought a couple of video game related items today, surprisingly. We got the sealed PS1 game, which I do not find very many of, and the Intellivision 2, which I never find. If we're not going to be finding a ton of video games, at least we're finding some really unique and interesting items. I was happy about that. Got the good old Disney towel for free. I bought almost as much stuff today for personal use as I did to flip. Total estimated profit on this, 3 or so hours of work. Well, 3 or so hours sourcing it. I would say maybe another 2 or so hours to get it all like listed and shipped and all that stuff. Is around $115, so definitely not my best day, but also not terrible. But yeah, I definitely think the best part of the day is going to be walking in and getting my wife's reaction to all those candles that I bought today. That's going to be pretty great and make the whole morning worth it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will catch you on the flip.